chances are you have an art museum in your hometown and you probably haven't been to it because you probably think things like, oh, it's so boring, so academic, people there are so rich and uptight and they all wear tweed jackets with elbow patches. Okay, I'm here to tell you that's actually not true. Museums are actually really fun places where you can learn a lot, you can laugh, you can have fun, you can make memes. Art museums can be fun.
Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up, no.
So when you walk into an art museum, there's a lot of different things to look at, and then how do you choose one that you want to focus on? Really just start with what you know, things that speak to you. This piece speaks to me because there's a lot of naked ladies. What are they doing? This one, for sure. Eye makeup is beautiful, red lips, really love lipstick. Talk about this one. It's like there's something happening from every single angle. This is one of my favorite paintings. There's just so many fun colors. It just seems so magical, like, where am I? Start making basic observations about things that you like, things that you don't like. Oh, and here's what it sounds like. Are these water nymphs? Where are they? Is this water salt water? Is it fresh water? Why is that one holding a mirror? Where are they getting towels in the wilderness? That is a concern. Do they have soap? Here are these people out at a restaurant. Man, a lady with a red feather, and then a cat. I just wonder, like, what kind of food safety that is. There's just so much going on in terms of movement. You have hands in the air, a three-headed dog barking. Oh no, what's happening? Why is he holding her like that? Doesn't seem like a really ergonomic way to hold someone. Also, her outfit looks really fancy compared to the outfits of the other people. And this man isn't paying any attention to her. All she cares about is the little kitty. So what does that mean? It makes me feel like this was probably painted by a man because in real life, women don't do these things, and I feel like other women know that women don't do these things. Oh look, that is a man's name. So we can actually gather a lot of things from the labels. So that makes sense. The man that painted this, Fritz Trautmann, made this painting for his students to teach them about how to blend color, and also just all of the possibilities that you can do when you mix paint over and over and over again. And also she's a prostitute, so that's a really fun fact about this work of art. Art museums are really great places for dates because you get two people not on their cell phones who actually kind of have to interact and talk to each other. You are just with someone staring at something and like, I really don't like clowns. They make me really uncomfortable, but I do really like these nice pastel colors. What do you think, Andy?
I think that it's kind of a contradiction of itself. That it's supposed to be playful and fun like clowns, and it's expressed with the colors and everything. But then you have the disturbing stuff like multiple mouths and antennas and cigarettes and ears and stuff. Adds creepy to the whimsy, if you will.
Yeah, I never thought about it as creepy and as whimsy.
It's disturbing.
So you're both in agreement. It's disturbing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
An art museum gives you so many options. You get to have conversations that you wouldn't have otherwise. You can enjoy it together, you can hate it together, you can enjoy things or hate things separately. It's just nice. Sometimes works of art are really strange and there's like a lot of elements that really don't make sense no matter how long you look at them. We have this one here that is, holy cow, there's just so much happening. The label doesn't really tell me everything that's going on, so I'm just gonna make up my own narrative. And it's probably like, ooh, maybe it's like a warning, don't wear weird clown costumes because your fate will be dark and sinister. Art is subjective. It is supposed to get you to think about things in new and different ways. Not every piece is going to inspire you either, and that's fine too. This is an impressionist painting, and what it means is that it's really just like a quick snapshot of what something looks like, which is why it's so hazy. In impressionism painting, you are supposed to take a step back to kind of figure out the whole picture. So this is our Baroque art with a lot of drama, a lot of movements, a lot of facial expressions, just everything is like over the top. I really like Impressionism and Italian Baroque art, which is why I talked about those works of art. But really just find like what speaks to you. You really just have to find what you like.
She's a mean and crazy dictator, disco diva.